Is the world going? The world is going digital. But talking about digital, right now I'm honored actually to have this conversation with this amazing gentleman from Harambee Sacco, Dr. George Ochiri. Looking sharp as always, Daktari. Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
For starters, Harambee Sacco has been around since 1970. I don't know, Daktari, where were you in 1970?
I was not there. In the beginning, there was Harambee Sacco. Then the others came up. I came to be much later.
Okay.
1970, I was not there. It was in the office of the president. And we served largely KDF, Administration Police,
Okay.
Kenya Police, and a number of government ministries.
Okay.
That is the composition of Harambee.
All right.
Yes.
Definitely. Even before we go into the order of business today, you know, we are talking about young people and digitization. I know as a SACCO,
yes,
digitization seems to be a core element when it comes to digitizing this fintech situation. I don't know, at Harambee Sacco, is it top of agenda when it comes to digitizing systems?
Thank you very much. And I want to assure you that at Harambee Sacco, all our products and services, they're available on digital platform. And even to crystallize it, they're available on mobile. So you can actually apply for a loan when you're actually relaxing on your couch or sleeping on your bed or wherever you are. And it will be approved digitally. You don't need to physically visit any of our offices. Although we still have members who like visiting us, and we welcome them as well.
Yes. What benefits, I don't know how long you've operated the digital aspect, but normally we say it comes with efficiency, it comes with less cost, reduced brick and mortar and walk-in staff. What benefits have you seen this bringing to the bottom line?
Thank you very much. What I want to submit to our members and our listeners is that the COVID era came as a gift. We had already the digital services, but the uptake was very low. Now, when COVID came and movement was restricted, coming together was restricted, now members had to embrace the digital platform. And we must admit, we've seen very big change. Even meetings, I don't have my board members coming to the boardroom anymore. When I'm meeting my senior staff or staff, I don't have to physically be there. Wherever I am, digitally, we're able to meet, we're able to transact. And we've seen it. Indeed, there is efficiency, speed, and cost saving as well.
Okay, definitely. Now let's talk the Sharedrive, you know?
Yes.
This seems to be a very, I can say you're starting 2024 on a high, and you're saying you're going on a Sharedrive. First of all, for somebody who doesn't understand what a Sharedrive is, in the context of a SACCO, what is it?
First of all, our theme for this year, 2024, is this is the turning point for Harambee. And what are we saying when we say this is the turning point for Harambee? We've experimented in the last 5 years, tightening, improving on the digital skill of staff, board, officials, and we've seen it working. So we are now saying we need to finish, just turn it completely. And we have got 3 gaps to fill up. One of them is we still have some external financing, and this has arisen from huge demand of our loans. Just to mention very quickly, in 2018, when we were starting, our loan book was at 15 billion. Today, we are talking of 30 billion. That is a growth of 15 billion Kenya shillings in 5 years. However, the growth in deposits has not been that favorable.
Okay.
We have moved from 18 billion to 24 billion. So there is a gap, and that gap has been funded by external borrowing, which is no longer sustainable. So the appeal here is to the members that, no, we don't need to go to any external lenders. We can actually finance Harambee Sacco. The other bit of is the Sacco has grown very, very fast. We were starting from an asset base of 25 billion in 2018. Today we are at 40 billion. And for compliance purposes, we should have what we call core capital at 10%. To have it at 10%, we need to have share capital at about 8%. And we are at 2.4 billion, so we are not yet compliant. At the same time, our competitors are able to give loans for a longer period of time, and for us to compete with them, we also need to have liquidity so that we can do that. Now, coming to what we call Sharedrive. In a SACCO, the law requires that each member must have some minimum shareholding, that is equity. You become an owner of the SACCO. At Harambee SACCO, the minimum shareholding is 30,000 Kenya shillings. Each share at Harambee is 100 shillings. But now here we are offering our members an opportunity. Just after the minimum shareholding of 30,000, invest in Harambee SACCO exactly the same way you would invest in any blue chip company. Okay. We have noticed and we are convinced and we have made a commitment even to our regulator that yes, we can do business, we can make money, and we are going to pay each shareholder a minimum of 15% for the next 5 years. Okay. And in the share capital drive, we are also making a commitment that whatever amount of commitment, investment you make, yes, you will recoup it in 7 years. In 7 years, you'll already recoup it. Okay. We have done the mathematics, and it is real. You invest in Matatu, you invest in real estate, you invest in agriculture, you are much better off with the Harambee SACCO as a financial institution because we have the market. Okay. We've tested it. The other bit which I wanted to make known to our members is that we spent about 540 million as cost of capital. That is what we pay the external lender every year. And the question we are asking ourselves, why not pay our members? So we are inviting our members. There is money for you. Come for it.
Okay, definitely. There is money for the members. And the question is, first of all, somebody is seated outside. They're saying, that seems like a good proposition. Is there a way that I can tap into that? First of all, just the processes for you to be able to partake in this endeavor, you have to become a member.
Thank you very much. Yes, as a SACCO, our regulatory framework limits us to doing business with members only. So if anybody else who is not yet a member of Harambee wants to participate, the condition is you must first of all join Harambee SACCO.
Okay, definitely. And one of the issues that has been coming up is matters to do with dividends, because bottom line, people want to make money, and you've been making money, and even with this Sharedrive is a proposition that we can make money and retain money within the SACCO. Talk to me about the projections, because I was seeing you're projecting their 2024 dividends to hit close to 15%. Last year you did 12%?
Thank you. Last year we paid, end of last year, we paid 12%. And like I've already explained, we are quite confident and we have made a commitment. We are going to pay end of this year 15% minimum. And with members responding and we do away with the external funding, we are quite clear. We are able to pay much more than 15%.
Okay.
Yes.
So apart from the member investment through the Sharedrive, what other factors, especially the macro factors, looking at the business environment, the credit environment, you talked about deposits being not up to standard. Looking at the economic environment that we operate in, do you see a turn in some of these key factors?
Yes, there has been fear that the Generation Z, the new generation, that they may not embrace the saving culture as much. But from the membership that we have drawn, we have seen, yes, they actually like it, especially when you make it fun. Like we have, for example, 52-week challenge savings scheme. We have got holiday savings scheme, children's savings scheme. Okay. And we have seen the response is positive amongst the youths. So there is a future even for the SACCO subsector in Kenya.
All right, definitely. Thank you very much, Dr. Always good to have you. And let's see how the Sharedrive will go. That is Dr. George Ochiero, is the CEO of Harambee SACCO, and he says that it's high time that the money that we're spending to pay, external people who are lending us money, lend us within and let us make this money within the SACCO. That is basically what the Sharedrive is saying. Invest within your own circle. And actually, that projection of 15% dividend this year is something that we're looking forward to. And let's see how that pan out. But right now, Business Today takes a short break. When we come back, we have some writing to do. We take a look at the chalk business. Stay tuned.